something spooky.
And basically, whatever the hell I want. Hello everybody, I hope you're all doing well. Okay, I think I've got things worked out a little bit better with my new camera, so this one should look and sound a little bit better. We're going to do a new channel tonight. This is another spooky channel called Strange and Sinister. And we've got 5 scary ghost photos and the haunting stories behind them. Let's check it out. The White Lady of Worcester.
In August of 1975, Peter Berthelot took a picture of his wife Diane and accidentally captured what some believe to be one of the most convincing photographs of a real ghost caught on camera. Some say this eerie image is proof of the White Lady of Worcester, a legendary ghost that haunts the historic St. Mary's Church in Norfolk, UK. At the moment the photo was taken, no one was sitting behind Diane. But 6 months later, when the film was developed and displayed in a slideshow at the family's home, they noticed a ghostly figure in the background. The mysterious woman is dressed in a bonnet and old-fashioned clothing, and you can even see the dark outline of her legs below the bench. Diane said that when the family saw the white figure sitting behind her in the slideshow, everyone stood there in shock with their mouths open. On the day the photo was taken, it was extremely hot outside, and the couple decided to duck into the church to cool down and say a prayer. Diane was feeling sick at the time, and when she closed her eyes and prayed, she later described feeling a tingling sensation while sitting on the church pew. She believed the ghost had a healing presence and even credits it with improving her health since the visit.
Maybe it was the Holy Spirit.
1 year after the picture was taken, Peter and Diane returned to the church to show the vicar the eerie photograph, and to their surprise, he told them about the legends of the White Lady, a spirit said to appear to those in need of healing. One of the earliest stories of the White Lady dates back to Christmas Eve of 1830, when a man decided to challenge the legend by spending the night in the church. The man climbed into the church belfry at midnight, waiting for the ghost to appear, but when his friends noticed he hadn't returned, they went to go check on him. The man was later found hiding in a corner, mumbling that he saw the ghost, and then he fell to the floor and died before them. The ghost story from 1830 is likely just folklore, but the spirit of the White Lady has been seen by others visiting the church, and she doesn't only appear on Christmas Eve. A local shop owner driving past the churchyard late at night claimed to have seen the ghost walking between the gravestones and then disappear through the doors of the church. Moments later, a glowing light was seen emanating from the church windows, and the man thought it was an angel. Another man said he was drinking in the churchyard at night with a group of friends, and the ghost appeared before them with an angry stare, causing everyone to run away in fear. There have also been other sightings of the ghost by vicars and church visitors, as well as stories of healing, similar to the one told by Diane. Diane believes her encounter with the White Lady was a positive experience that changed her life, and although the photograph is creepy, the ghost is known mostly by locals as a healer and not one who brings death as portrayed in folklore.
Like I said.
The town also embraces the legends of the ghost and even renamed a nearby pub the White Lady in honor of the church's resident spirit. The authenticity of the 1975 photograph has never been proven, but many believe the woman sitting behind Diane is a real ghost caught on camera. But skeptics think the image could be the result of double exposure.
I was just thinking that if it's that old,
Peter and his wife didn't notice
it's not going to be digital.
Peter has insisted, though, that nobody was sitting behind his wife when he snapped the famous photograph. What's also interesting about the picture is that the couple were unaware of the church's ghost during their visit and only found out about it later when they presented the strange photo to the vicar. But what do you think about this eerie photograph? Do you think the couple captured proof of the church's ghost, or is it nothing more than double exposure or just a living person?
I think it could be double exposure.
Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.
You can also be too skeptical. I kind of believe it. I want to believe it.
Imagine waking up in the middle of the night, only to be startled by the soft sound of your child's voice coming through the baby monitor. But instead of your child talking to you, they're talking to someone else. Someone you can't see, and someone you're certain isn't in the room with them. This terrifying scenario unfolded in 2021 when a 41-year-old Las Vegas woman spent the night at her son's home to watch her 2 grandkids and captured a disturbing image on a motion-activated camera. The grandmother, Tori McKenzie, was woken by the frightened voice of her 2-year-old granddaughter telling someone or something to go away, but nobody was there. The 2-year-old had been heard talking to someone in her bedroom before, but this time the curious grandmother set up a camera to see if anything would be recorded. 4 days later, while reviewing the footage, Tori was completely shocked to see the disturbing image the camera recorded only seconds before 3 a.m. The footage revealed the frightening image of a mysterious entity creeping around the child's bedroom only inches away from the crib of her 2-year-old granddaughter. The image's details are fuzzy, but the creature is hunched over and appears to have 2 small horns, a deformed head, and 1 visible hand with 3 claws. In a 2021 Facebook post that has since been deleted, the woman shared the unnerving photo, along with details about strange things that began occurring in the home around the time the image was recorded. According to the post, the family attempted to cleanse the home by burning sticks of Palo Santo, but each time the sticks were ignited, the flames repeatedly went out on their own. During these cleansing attempts, cabinet doors and curtains began opening and closing on their own, and floating orbs appeared in the kids' bedroom at night, some of which were seen by the 2-year-old and even recorded on camera. She also stated that her son even heard a female voice through the baby monitor and thought it was his mother, but it wasn't. Upon reading the frightening Facebook post, users reacted with shock, describing the image as demonic, with many suggesting the family sell the house and leave the property immediately. Others commented that the mysterious figure could be the ghost of someone who died in the home, or a deceased grandparent paying a late-night visit to the sleeping newborn.
I don't know.
The creepy image was featured on several news sites in 2021, and it wasn't long before skeptics accused the family of photoshopping the image, but Tori defended the authenticity of the photo. In an interview with the Daily Mail, the mother of 5 said the image is real and that everyone in the house was sleeping when the picture was taken, just seconds before 3 a.m. Even though the family claims everybody was asleep and the image is a real ghost caught in camera, some skeptics believe it was a hoax or just a living person that looks blurred from motion and exposure issues. Others question why no video footage of the room was recorded, but the family has stated that a motion-activated camera was used and not a video setup.
Right.
In news interviews, Tori, who lives nearby, said she previously owned the home her son lives in, but it's unknown if she ever experienced anything strange when she lived there or if it all suddenly began around the time the picture was taken. In a 2021 interview, she stated that the kids now sleep in the same room as their father and the entity hasn't appeared again, but she remained concerned about their safety. Whether or not the entity in the photograph left the family's home remains a mystery, and the original Facebook posts about the alleged haunting have been deleted. But Tori McKenzie insisted that the image is supernatural, and she was only seeking advice on how to get rid of it.
I'd believe it.
But what do you think about this creepy image? Is this a real ghost or demon caught on camera, or is it just a result of motion blur caused by a living person walking past the crib? And what about the eerie coincidence of a figure appearing only seconds before the infamous witching hour of 3 a.m.?
Is and everything.
Let me know what you think about this photo in the comments below.
That's scary right there. The boy in the mirror.
A birthday is meant to be a joyful occasion filled with laughter, cake, and special memories. But imagine the shock of reviewing a seemingly innocent party photo only to spot an eerie, ghostly figure lurking in the background. What was supposed to be a snapshot of celebration turns into a spine-chilling mystery, one that leaves everyone questioning what they've just seen. That is exactly what went down in 2014 when Sally Watts, a mother of 5 from North Wales, captured something truly terrifying in a photograph while celebrating her daughter's 10th birthday. In this creepy image, taken by Sally's daughter Charlotte, the mother is seen holding a birthday cake, and if you look at the reflection in the mirror, the eerie figure of a small boy can be seen standing behind her. Even though the picture is a little grainy, it's clear enough to see the boy's face, his hair, and even 2 eyes. Since going public with the scary image in 2017, the mother has insisted that the boy in the mirror was not part of her daughter's birthday party, and he wasn't seen by anyone when the picture was taken. At first, Sally thought the boy was her son Ollie, but this is impossible because he was sitting on the couch
he's right
when the
there in the
picture was
picture.
taken, and her other son was away on a camping trip. Sally and her daughter Charlotte, who took the picture, said they were completely freaked out when they discovered the boy in the mirror while looking through photos from the birthday party. The photo of the ghost remained private until 2017 when the family decided to share it online,
as all the
along with
others.
an eerie explanation as to who the mysterious boy in the photograph might be.
It does look more
In
transparent.
an interview with the press, Sally made a creepy revelation claiming the apparition could actually be the spirit of a boy who tormented her family for 12 years while living in their previous home. After ruling out all logical explanations, Sally recalled the ghostly encounters that she and her family experienced while living in their old house. The ghost was never violent, but it frightened the family by calling out their names, misplacing things in the house, and activating the kids' toys even when the batteries were removed. A friend's mother, who was a medium, once told the family that the spirit of a young boy resided in the home, and this claim was further reinforced by records of a child's death occurring on the property years ago. A young boy, about the same age as the one seen in the photograph, slipped and fell on the steps outside the home and passed away. It's unknown if the ghoulish-looking boy in the mirror is the same ghost from the family's former home, but the mother suspects the boy's spirit followed them. The creepy picture gained a lot of attention in 2017 when the story was picked up by several news sites who interviewed Sally Watts about the photo.
This is one that we're just going to have to
Despite
kind of take
criticism
her
from
word for
skeptics
it.
claiming the
I
image was
kinda believe it.
photoshopped, the family has stated that the boy wasn't at the party and the photograph is 100% genuine. If the boy in the mirror is in fact a real ghost, the thought of a creepy kid watching someone's daughter blow out the birthday candles is sad and also very
I
unsettling.
believe it because look how transparent
And although the
he
image
looks
could be
compared to
fake,
the
the
rest of
ghoulish
them.
face of the boy looking in the mirror is frightening, and it makes you wonder if it's a real ghost, as the family claims.
It's not really frightening. He looks sad.
It's
to me.
unknown if the image was ever analyzed by experts, but many find the picture, along with the backstory, to be very convincing. But what do you think about this eerie photograph? Do you think it's a real ghost? And if so, do you think the ghost followed the family from their previous home? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.
I believe that one. Let me know what you think. The ghost of Jim Morrison, really. Come on, baby, light my
Jim
fire.
Morrison, the legendary frontman of The Doors, was found dead in Paris on July 3rd of 1971. The exact cause of Morrison's death remains a mystery, with theories ranging from an accidental overdose
That's
to a heart
what
attack.
I've heard.
With no autopsy performed, though, the true cause of the Lizard King's death may never fully be known, but the mystery doesn't end there. In 1997, rock historian Brett Meisner visited the famous cemetery in Paris where Jim Morrison is buried. Like thousands of fans before him, Meisner's assistant took a photo of Morrison's grave, but it wasn't until 2002 that he noticed something very unusual in the picture. While reviewing the photograph, Meisner's friend pointed out a ghostly figure standing on the steps of a crypt in the background, just beyond the singer's grave.
Okay, I barely
The
see
face
it.
of the apparition is barely
wow.
visible, but it appears to be looking downward to
Whoa!
its right, and the figure is standing in a pose, wearing a long-sleeve shirt
Looks
that
just
fades
like
into
Jim
nothing
Morrison.
in the bottom half. When fans saw the photograph, they were blown away because the figure's body shape and pose bear a striking resemblance to the famous photograph of Morrison from 1967. According to the UK's Daily Express, the photograph, along with the negative, were analyzed by researchers in 2002 who concluded the image in the background was not caused by a trick of light and ruled out the possibility that the photo was manipulated. Skeptics have their doubts, though, and believe it is nothing more than the shadow of a projected image because of the break in the figure's left arm at the opening of the crypt's entrance. What's interesting, though, is that thousands of Doors fans have taken pictures of the singer's grave from the same angle, yet no one has captured the strange image in the background, at least that we know of. If the image was caused by a shadow from a nearby gravestone, then why hasn't it appeared in other photographs? No one knows for certain if the strange image is actually the spirit of Jim Morrison, but many believe it is. And although the figure has never been proven to be the singer's ghost, it does make you wonder.
It hasn't been proven
According
that
to
it's
statements
not.
made by Brett Meisner in 2002, he believed the photograph was cursed and stated that he experienced a series of eerie misfortunes since visiting Morrison's grave, including the breakdown of his marriage and the tragic death of a close friend due to a drug overdose. Meisner also said he was contacted by others who visited the grave and claimed they were being haunted by the ghost of Jim Morrison. Whether the image is the result of a shadow, an unexplained paranormal event, or something else entirely, Meisner's photo remains one of the most intriguing and unsettling rock and roll mysteries. But what do you think about this iconic photograph? Did Jim Morrison break on through to the other side, or is there another explanation?
I think
Let me know your thoughts on this photo.
That's pretty cool. If it is faked, the boy in the back seat.
Florida resident Melissa Kurtz was scrolling through her phone one day when she discovered something shocking in one of the 2 selfies her 13-year-old daughter Harper had taken. The first selfie doesn't reveal anything out of the ordinary. It just looks like a normal picture of a teenager in the front seat of a car, but the second selfie is a different story. The image appeared to capture a ghostly figure of a young boy, or possibly a girl, sitting in the back seat of their car, just behind Harper's right shoulder. A portion of the grayish-looking face is blocked by the girl's hair, but the facial details that are visible look very lifelike, leading some to believe a living child was riding in the back seat of the vehicle. The mother and daughter were driving through the Maitland area of Florida en route to a beauty pageant when the picture was taken, and stated that no one else was riding in the car with them, or so they thought. The image quickly gained attention when Melissa uploaded it to Facebook, leading to widespread speculation and interviews with news outlets and paranormal experts. After discovering the creepy figure in the photo, Harper's mother researched the area where the selfie was taken and uncovered a startling detail. The spot where the picture was taken was the site of a fatal car accident 1 year prior, and the victim was airlifted to the hospital. Melissa reached out to authorities in an effort to obtain information about the crash victim, but she wasn't able to determine if the individual was a child or an adult. Although the identity of the crash victim was kept private, Melissa has a feeling that the boy seen in the photograph was a child who died in the wreck. Greg Polka, director of parapsychology, afterlife, and paranormal studies at Eidolon Project Canada, examined the image and suggested that the ghost was trying to send a message. In the photo, some say it looks like the boy is extending 2 fingers to make a peace sign, but Polka thinks the boy could have been pointing to the seatbelt that Harper wasn't wearing. Melissa admitted that seatbelt safety has been an ongoing struggle between her and her daughter for many years. The mother said she's been pulled over and ticketed multiple times because of her daughter not wearing a seatbelt, and they've gotten into numerous arguments over the matter. If the ghost had a message, some have theorized the boy's unfinished business may be to warn others about seatbelt safety. Others think the boy may not even realize he's passed away, and he could still be haunting the stretch of road in the Maitland area. Another theory is that a living child was already hiding in the backseat of the car before the mother and daughter got in, and then left the vehicle undetected once they reached their destination. The mother and daughter insist they were the only 2 people riding in the car, and the boy in the backseat was a ghost.
That's another one that I believe.
The photo has been analyzed by paranormal investigators and experts who found no evidence of the image being photoshopped. The mother even provided pictures of the creepy image on the camera itself to show the boy appears in the original photo and wasn't added later using Photoshop or another app. Whether a tragic spirit trying to protect others or just an unexplainable illusion, this eerie photo continues to spark debate and fascination in the paranormal community. Is this really the ghost of a boy who died in a terrible accident, or was it a living child hiding in the back seat who sat up moments before the girl took the photo? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.
That was a really good video and a really good channel. Strange and Sinister. I'm definitely subscribing to that one. They only had like 25,000 subscribers. You guys should check it out. High recommend after that. That was great. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below. Now you know what time it is. It's time for a joke. Why will someone with a foot fetish never win? They like the taste of defeat.